Hello and welcome to another episode of DET Gameshow. I'm your host, Francis Carlisle. Yes, thank you so much. Yes. Hello, yes, lovely to see you. So, in today's game, we're going to be playing Read and Complete questions. I'm going to give you 5 questions. Each one is more difficult. If you can complete all of them, you'll get the prize of 160. So if you're ready, let's play the DET Gameshow. So, welcome to the DET Game Show. We're looking at Read and Complete. Here's a quick reminder of the rules of the game. So, in each question, you'll see a short paragraph. Some of the words will have letters missing. You'll have 3 minutes to complete each of those words. And we're going to start very easy, but each question is going to get more and more difficult. And only real experts will score 160. So let's get ready for round 1. I'm going to be showing you the question and the timer on the screen. And remember, studio audience, no help, please. Come on, Stephen, no helping, not like last time. All right, so round 1, here we go. Okay, round 1 is done. So let's see how many points you got. Let's have a look through the answers. We're going to see one by one. So, gardening is a relaxing and healthy hobby. So if you got healthy, good job. It lets people spend time outside and enjoy nature. Then, growing your own fruit and vegetables always goes together, is always a way to get good food. Gardening can make people feel happy and calm, and it's nice to see flowers and plants grow. This hobby can also help the environment. So there you go. That is round 1. If you got those correct, you're already at 80 points. So good job. Welcome to round 2. This time it's going to get a little bit more difficult. It's the same idea. you'll see a paragraph. You need to add some words, but it's not so easy anymore. Let's begin round 2. Okay, welcome back. That's the end of round 2. How did that feel? A bit more difficult, I imagine. Let's go through and check those answers. And remember, if you've got these ones right, you'll be getting 100 points. So let's read through. Oaxaca is a historical city in southern Mexico, famous for its rich culture and traditions. It has colorful markets, delicious food, I think you got that one, and many festivals through the year. The city is also known for its handmade crafts, and there are small villages where people still speak indigenous languages and follow ancient customs. So there we go. Not too difficult, but more difficult, and definitely too difficult for contestant 2. Sorry, contestant 2. That's the end of your game. You wrote costumes, not customs. All right, well played. See you next time. For everyone else, it's time for round 3. Welcome to round 3. So if you get these questions right, you'll be at 120 DET points. All right, but again, it's more difficult. So round 3, you're going to have 3 minutes. Your time starts now. Okay, welcome back. Let's take a look at the answers for round 3 and see if you're a 120 level DET student. So, many post offices in the UK have closed, especially in rural areas like the countryside, causing concern about the loss of local services. For some, the post office is not only for sending mail, but also for paying bills, accessing banking, and meeting others. When branches close, so like that shop in that place, older people and those without transport, people without transport, are most effective. And though not everyone can or wants to, with an S, many people believe keeping post offices open is vital. Very, very important. It's vital for community life and social connection. So I hope you're still with us at level 120. Unfortunately, not everyone can get this high. Contestant 3, bad luck. You got the third question wrong there. It wasn't branched with a D, it was branches. All right, goodbye, contestant 3. So, everyone else, it's time for round 4. Welcome to round 4. So, here we're looking at level 140 difficulty. This is a C1 level of difficulty. It's a paragraph all about student visas. So, a pretty tricky topic. Again, you're going to have 3 minutes. You're going to see the timer and the question on the screen. Your time begins now. Okay, that's the end of round 4. Let's take a look through the answers. So, applying for a student visa can be a complicated and stressful process. It definitely can. We need a wide range of documents such as financial statements. That's a tough spelling. financial, all about money. Proof of admission and language certificates, for example, your DET exam result. Even small errors or missing information can cause serious delays or rejections. Delays making things late. Many students also struggle to understand. It's hard to understand. And then finally, the process can feel overwhelming. It's so much, it makes you feel like you can't control it. So we're already at 140 now, but there's one more round to go. For the true DET experts, we have to face round 5. Welcome to round 5. If you can get these questions right, you'll get 160 on the DET. So, it's the same again. Read and complete, 3 minutes, but it's really hard. So, good luck. Your time starts now. Okay, welcome back. That is the end of round 5. So now you can relax, and I'm going to show you the correct answers. Let's go through them. And this is hard. This is all about joint replacement. That's medical English is maybe the most difficult English. Medical and legal English, that's also very hard. So, joint replacements are among the most remarkable achievements. Remarkable is like amazing, so good. Achievements of modern medicine. Offering renewed mobility. This is a hard word. Mobility is the noun of being able to move, like that. So, am I dancing? I don't know. But being able to move well. That's your mobility. And relief from chronic pain to millions worldwide. So all around the world. Worldwide is a great word to learn. However, the procedure is not without its complexities. That's a hard sentence. Not without. That means it is complicated. So it is a difficult, complicated type of surgery. Candidates must undergo rigorous assessments. Undergo means to pass through something, to do something. Advances in material science have led to implants that better mimic. Mimic is a high-level way of saying copy something. Mimic natural movements, yet issues such as infection, rejection, and limited lifespan persist. So this is a really tough bit of grammar. So really we're saying issues persist, but all of the things in the middle are kind of examples. But the connection there is issues and persist. So overall, very, very difficult, but if you got all of this way, very well done. And if you got all of them right, then congratulations, you have won DET's 160 here on the DET Game Show. So there we go, we've done our DET Game Show practicing read and complete questions. But I have a question for you. As a big fan of DET Game Show, which other types of questions do you think we should give the DET Game Show treatment to? Which should we bring in to the DET Game Show? Maybe writing sample, maybe speak about the photo. Let me know what you think you'd like to see next here on the DET Game Show. I'm Francis. Thank you very much for watching. Good luck in your DET, and I'll see you next time.